All right, what's going on, guys? You guys okay? What's up? I don't know. This is really not a joke. I'm just making sure. I don't. All right, I'm just gonna assume that you're all right if you're just laughing at me like I'm not actually asking you a question. But that's. I don't know, guys. I realize though that a lot of people are born with different gifts. You know what I mean? Like some people are born with the gift of gab or the gift of flexibility. But I was born with the gift of looking high all the time and not smoking weed. Yeah, it's hilarious to never be respected in public. It's awesome. Like I could see a crime happen, go up to the cop and be like, yeah, I saw the guy's like, yeah, okay, buddy, why don't you go smoke another doobie behind that dumpster over there, all right? Leave the job to the professionals, And like I was thinking, why do I have to look like this? You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to look like I'm high every day of my life? You know what I mean? Like, what did I possibly do? You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, like, I wish I had a good problem. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I was able to just like pick up chicks or something. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm horrible at it. Like my friend's like, look, man, all you gotta do is work with what you got. You know what I mean? When people see you, work off first impressions. So I'm like, okay. So I go to talk to a girl, and my only pickup line is, so do you like to party or what? You know what I mean? And and if she doesn't like the party, it goes nowhere fast. You know what I mean? Like downhill. And for me to even go talk to a girl, man, I have to have a couple drinks, you know what I mean, and loosen the mood a bit, And I know some of you guys know that if you drink too much, you can't perform at the end of the night due to alcohol reasons, you know what I mean? And another thing is when a man is nervous, his penis shrinks. Okay, now I know every guy in here is like, mine gets bigger, buddy. Okay, it doesn't, okay? It gets smaller. It's in the book. Read it up on it, like... but the thing is, like, obviously I'm not a doctor or a scientist or anything. Look at me, you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, Well, the thing is, man, like, do you know what happens to the female vagina when she's drunk and nervous? Nothing. Nothing at all. You know what I mean? It's not like the more she drinks, a piece of skin comes out and covers her vagina. And she's like, Becky, I can't go home with him tomorrow. I have no vagina till tonight. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't happen, It might, actually. I don't know. I don't know much about it. I'm not a doctor, like I said. I don't know. I am Italian, though, as Mark was saying. And, like, the thing is, growing up Italian is cool. You do things a bit different. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to an Italian baptism, but it's set up a lot like a wedding, right? Like, because you go there, and there's a head table. And I'm with my friend, and I'm like, what are you supposed to say at the head table of a baptism? I don't know what to do in this situation. So I'm, like, walking down the line, shaking everybody's hand. I'm like, oh, yeah, good job, man. Like, do your thing. Like, have another one. Like, I don't know what to say, right? When I'm shitting my pants, because the end of the table's the baby. I'm like, what do I do when I get to the baby? I don't know what to do. I'm trying to take my time here. So I'm like, oh, yeah, good stuff. Like, nice walls, whatever. I don't know what to say, right? I told you. I get to the baby, and the only thing that crossed my mind is I put my hand on his head and I made a wish. You know what that makes sense? And then my friend's like, what are you doing putting your hand on the baby's head? I'm like, you think I know what to do, man? This thing's wearing a dress. I don't know if he's a guy or a girl. He's been staring at the wall for the past 4 hours, right? He's like, oh, you're supposed to welcome the baby into Christianity, smooth as soul, whatever. He puts his hand on the baby. He's like, welcome to the kingdom of God. And then he walks away. I'm like, man, I saw you piss on a dog yesterday. And now you have to do it at a baptism? Like, are you a real person, But the thing is, like, we all have stupid friends. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have stupid friends, you're the stupid friend. You know what I mean? Like, that's how easy, that game's played, man. But the thing is, like, I can't really judge people. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up thinking North was always in front of me. You know what I mean? So, I'll take people as they come, man, But, like, I wish, like... Like, I wish I could start getting away with more things, you know what I mean? Like, more words with confidence, to be more respect, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could start using the word thus and getting away with it, Because when you say thus, people instantly believe you know what you're talking about. They're like, this guy reads Shakespeare minimum, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit. And the beautiful part of where thus is you can say the same thing twice and repeat it. You know what I mean? Like, look, it's a sunny day outside, thus it's a nice day. Like, holy shit, it is. I didn't even realize, you know what I mean? Like I can't do Sudoku, thus I fucking hate this game. You know what I mean? Like, the possibilities are endless, guys. Like I don't get any more like action or excitement in my life. Like the only action I get now is at the ATM machine when I hit the Chinese button by accident. Because I have no idea what's going on after that. It's a gamble, you know? But it's okay, guys. I got a new hobby. I did it. I like to scare people who are about to scare people. It takes a lot of patience and being at the right place at the right time all the time. You know? I don't know, man. Like, so many unwritten rules that we have to live by. You know what I mean? Like, so many things. Like what's the rule for calling out somebody's name in public? You know what I mean? Like, I think a phone number should be exchanged, or like Facebook minimum. You know what I mean? Like I was walking in a grocery store, and this guy's like, Mark DeBonis. I turn around, I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? You know, like, and he's like, huh? Montessori school? I was like, what the fuck is Montessori school, okay? Like, for people who don't know, Montessori school is school you go to before junior kindergarten, okay? Now, how this guy knows my name and remembers what I look like amazes me, you know what I mean? Because I must have grown at least 6 feet since this time, you know? And like, what am I supposed to talk about this guy? So what, he still shit your pants or something? Like, you know, I have nothing to say to you. Get out of my face, you know? Like, and I hate small talk, guys. I'm not a fan of it, you know? It's just point-form conversation. You're just trying to show you're better than the other person. It's a waste of time, if you ask me, you know? But I experienced a new low of small talk. I don't know if you guys have done it. It was spite small talk, you know what I mean? It's when you see somebody that you don't want to talk to, so you try and avoid them, but then you see them avoiding you, and you're like, no, buddy, I do the avoiding. Hey, what's going on? How's life? Let's go, you know? I ain't the last word, you know? And like I said, man, like, I don't really do much, you know? Like, I was watching a DVD, you know, and I was just sitting there while I was loading, and I was just looking at the remote, you know what I mean? And I was like, there's, like, way too many buttons on this remote control, you know what I mean? Like, there's no need for all these buttons. You know, like, this is what I think happened. I think they were in the meeting, and they're like, oh, how are we supposed to sell this? The VCR does everything, right? And the guy's like, look, let's just throw 42 buttons on that don't do anything, and people think they're getting more bang for their buck, right? Because realistically, all you need is the play, the stop, the rewind, the fast forward, and the pause. That is it. You know what I mean? But guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am on the fence with the eject button, you know? Because even though I like the fact that I have magic powers, because I can open and close the DVD player from across the room, it doesn't do anything because you still have to get up in the end anyways, you know what I mean? You know? Like, unless you've mastered the art of throwing the DVD into the tray, it's a waste of time. It's a hard art to master, man. I've tried, I'm telling you guys. You know, and some of you guys may be like, what does this guy do with his life? Like, really, what's going on out in there? You know what I mean? And guys, I'll tell you the truth. I'm actually an inventor, okay? And I am. And there's a couple of us in the room, and we know who we are, you know? Like, you know? But I don't have the time or the money to get my inventions patented, so I'm trying to get my life sponsored right now, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to make a demo reel of all my inventions and send it into a company of some sort, you know? So if you guys don't mind, I'll run a couple of them by you, you know? Here we go, number 1. It's a shirt with hooks on the inside that hook onto your belt loop, so you don't have to wear a belt, and if you raise your arm, your shirt doesn't go up. It's 1. Snowblower shoes. Okay? That's it. just constant pathways everywhere you go. Snow's blowing left and right. It's insane, you know? All right, check this one out. Baby ponchos. Hear me out, guys. You have to buy babies new clothes every couple months, right? So just buy them a poncho, throw it on. For like 3 years, you're good. You know what I mean? It's huge. It's huge in the single father community, guys. It's huge. All right. Bluetooth glove. Because you can talk on the phone like this. You're like, hey, buddy, what's going on? How's life? Okay. Talk to you later. And here's the last one. It's a car phone, you know, but not like a regular car phone. Me and my team know that exists, okay? It's like a phone in your car, okay, that calls other license plates. So that's the phone number of the car, you know what I mean? So if someone cuts you off or something, you call them. You're like, buddy, what the fuck happened back there? What's going on? You know, it's like... Yeah. A lot of people like that one. All right, guys, before I get out of here, man, like, you know, I realized that I'm a very paranoid guy, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up, my mom was very paranoid, and I realized it came into my life, and I used to, like, smoke and everything, you know? So I realized that I had the ability to maybe lose my voice one day, you know? And the thing is, like, I realized, I'm like, I don't want to sound like a robot, you know? Like, I want to sound like myself, so what I'm doing is making, like, a voice wheel, you know what I mean? So I'm recording everyday sayings that I say, so if I ever lose my voice, I'll have them on stock, you know what I mean? So, guys, that's why I have this tape recorder here, if you don't mind. As I said, I'm an inventor extraordinaire. So, here we go. Here's a couple things.
Hello, I'm Mark DeBonis. How are you? It's good to meet you. No. I do the avoiding. Hey, buddy, what's going on? How's life? So, you like the party or what?
Guys, thank you very much. I'm Mark DeBonis.